Hey guys, welcome back to my new video. Here in this video, today we'll talk about think in English because we want to improve our spoken English, and we have heard it that if we want to be fluent in spoken English, we'll have to start think in English in order to get fluency in our spoken English. But how much it is true? If it is true, then how to start thinking in English? Everything we'll talk here in this video about think in English. Will it work or not, and how you can start thinking in English in order to get fluency in your spoken English. But before talking about think in English, I want you to watch this video till end so that you don't miss anything whatever I will be talking about think in English. Now let me get back to the point, and the point is think in English. You know what happens and why people say such a that if you want to improve your spoken English, start thinking in English. Because what will happen, you will reduce the time that you are taking to translate in Hindi first, and then you are translating the sentence in English. What is happening by this? You are being recognized that you are not fluent. Everybody is able to notice that you do not belong to, means you are not a fluent person. Okay, so that's why people talk about that if you want to be fluent, you will have to start thinking English to sound fluent and to sound confident. But how much it is useful and how much means will it work or not? Let me tell you one thing. Think in English is for those who know how to frame out the sentences. Okay, suppose you are learner, you don't know anything, you don't know how to speak even a single sentence related to something like if somebody puts a topic or any object and you have to explain about that object, that somebody is expecting you that you have to speak, you have to tell the color of this object, and you are not able to name the color of the object or any quality like the object is big and small, anything you're not able to explain. So what will happen? It means you are not able to even frame a small sentence. Don't you think you will not be able to think in English? That's why I'm telling you this method, think in English, is useful for those who even knows how to frame the sentence. For example, somebody is knowing how to speak. For example, if anybody who is able to speak like I eat, I go, I sleep, I speak, I use phone, I play cricket, or anything, who is able to speak small sentences, it means they know how to frame out the sentences. Okay, so it is useful for those who already knows how to speak or how to frame out any sentences in English. As I have given the example of some sentences which were short sentences. Okay, so those who were able to speak, this think in English will be useful for them. Now talking about, still you will require some practices. Practices can be related to writing, related to listening, related to memorizing vocabularies, anything. What will happen, you will have to accumulate the knowledge, you will have to fill your subconscious mind with ideas. Because what will happen, if you will see any topic for the first time, you will not be able to think in English and you will not be able to speak in English. Okay, because your mind is not trained, and your mind, if your mind is not trained, how you can expect from your mind that your mind will start thinking in English? It is not going to helpful, man. I'm telling you, without practice, without training your mind, even your mind is not able to start thinking in English. To train your mind, to expect from your mind that your mind should start thinking in English, what you will have to do is you will have to start training your mind. And I'm not telling you that you will have to speak, you will have to train a lot of things. No, initially you will have to train your mind. And how you have to train, already I have told you. Firstly, what you will have to do is you should start writing, you should start listening, you should start gathering the ideas related to anything. Because let me tell you one thing, suppose you are fluent in any language, in any language you are comfortable, you claim that you can speak continuously, you are fluent. Of course you are fluent in your first language, but you know, even sometimes what will happen when somebody will put a topic, and the topic will be completely different that you are seeing for the first time. You don't know how to speak, what sentence or what I should use related to that topic. What will happen, your mind will go blank. You will start picking from here sentences, I'm telling you, sentences that you will be picking to frame the sentence related to that topic. What will be happening, you will be picking from this and from that. You will not be speaking in sequence. Therefore, I'm telling you, even your first language in which you are comfortable, in which you are fluent, your mind will not be able to directly think in that language. To If you want your mind to think in that language directly or related to any topic, what you will have to do, you will have to accumulate the knowledge first. Because if your mind will be filled with knowledge, then your mind will feel comfortable to speak on any topic continuously, and your mind will be thinking in English before speaking. Even what happens, suppose you learn how to ride bike. Okay, at that time what happens, after learning, means you are new learner of the bike. You know how to ride, you know when to clutch, when to brake, when to escalate, each and everything you know. But what will happen, suppose you are riding your riding your bike, and and suddenly you see something that somebody is standing in front of you. Okay, at that time what will happen, even you will forget to brake, you will forget to, you will be out of the control. Your mind will not be able to brake at that time, because your mind has been trained. But your mind has not been trained in such a way, means the habit that you are doing, that you are riding the bike, has not fallen in habit yet. To bring it in your habit, what you will have to do, you will have to repeat things, then it will fall in your habit. And what will happen, time will decrease, and everything will be controlled by your subconscious mind after that. Therefore, I'm telling you, practice is the key to get anything and to do anything, whatever you want to, or whatever anything you want to master, anything you want that your mind should control. When your mind will control, when you will train your mind, and your mind is trained. How it is trained, I tell you, whatever you repeat over and over again, what happens, first it will go in your mind, and after that it will fall in your habit. Once it will fall in your habit, everything will be controlled effortlessly. And suppose, as I gave the example of that, you were riding bike and suddenly you came across to someone, that someone is standing next, and you have to take break. You will not think that now the time is to take break. Your subconscious mind, even you are, your focus is in different direction, still suddenly your mind will understand now the time is that I have to take break. So your mind will take the break, because your mind has got trained. Therefore, I'm telling you, do this thing firstly, then you will become something. Means you will have to repeat, you will have to write, you will have to listen. Initially you will have to feed something in your subconscious mind, and you will have to surround yourself in order to get fluency in your spoken English. Then you can expect it from your mind, that your mind should control, and definitely your mind will be controlling each and everything. You will be speaking continuously. Okay, this is the thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you understand, and if you don't understand, try to do this for some times, and then you will see some changes within you that you would have gained. Okay, it's wonderful that you paid attention and watched the video completely.